my legs. My legs. So many steps. So many steps, so little time. Alright, can I expand the TikTok chat box? Okay, there we go. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. Okay, now I can actually see the messages clear. Okay, perfect. Perfect. YouTube, hey, how you doing? Sorry I was gone for a bit. TikTok, you saw me already, but YouTube, sorry that I was away for a little bit. Man, those kids are loud. How you doing, Dot? How you doing, Dutch? Sorry for being away, guys. We have returned. Well, I have returned. Thank you for the follow, Abdi. We're back home. We're back to our normal schedule. We're good to go. We are good to go. How you doing, ZLS? Just give me a few minutes for my brain to turn on. Can you still see my messages? Why wouldn't I? I haven't banned you yet. Unless I need a reason to ban you, then I won't be able to see them anymore. How you doing, Quick? Because TikTok, oh, it's true, TikTok does hate you. It's okay, TikTok hates everybody. TikTok hates everybody. That's kind of just how it works. What happened to Quest? What are you talking about? Oh, that guy. He's still here. He's still here. There's Broski. ZLS. I'm not going to answer that. Come on, man. We literally just started. You're not going to get weird on me already. We're on episode 9 of Brotherhood, part 5. I don't know how that. I don't divide up into parts. It's part episode 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. up until 50 something. I'm not here. I'm sleeping. You know, fair enough. Fair enough. Broski's actually sleeping. What happened to? I already read that one. Sorry. Oh my god. Okay, guys, time to settle back into normal. That's not weird. Sasuke pretends to not care about Sakura. He does care about Sakura. He does. He genuinely does. Sasuke is just not the most emotionally expressive, attached type of person. I totally get that. He pretends not to. No, when? Like, you're talking about when he's like when you're talking about during like before he left the village, or like even during the whole angsty arc with like Donzo. Well, depends on when. Sometimes he's just like frustrated with other things. He has other priorities. He clearly cares about soccer. Remember the scene with Gara? Remember the scene with Zabuza? There was plenty of times he clearly cared about Sakura. He sounds like most guys I know. Possibly. I'm still waiting for the Zoro and Mihawk painting to arrive. It's going to be a while, dude. It's going to be a while. It hasn't even shipped yet. They don't even ship on weekends. So, like, at earliest, it's going to get mailed out on Monday. And then who knows how long it's going to take to get here. What's the live about? We basically just hang out. It's a very vibey, chill type of stream. Most of the content is centered around anime, cosplay, the gym, that kind of deal, but it's very flexible. Is there no fast shipping in Canada? I mean, he's not going to pay for express shipping. Why would he pay for express shipping? Did I watch DMC? I started it. I just saw like the first 3 episodes. It's not bad. It's not bad. Wait, you're into anime? You ZLS. I know you're joking. I know you're joking because you're following me on a channel which is entirely anime content. What are you talking about? Is DMC Devil May Cry? Yes, DMC is Devil May Cry. Should Zoro learn hockey? He already has. Who would have thought? Did you not pay attention to any of my content up to this point? Did you hear they are continuing Hunter x Hunter? So not exactly. They released another volume. It's not that the author like stopped working on the manga. It's that the author for Hunter x Hunter has had health issues for many years, so he can't just keep working on it whenever he wants. He's very sick. I only watched Grave of the Fireflies. That's a great movie, though. That's a really, really good movie. And if you like that, you probably would like rest of Ghibli's work, like My Neighbor Totoro, Ponyo, Ponpoko, Howl's Moving Castle. You're into fitness. I never. Okay, now I know you guys are just being sassy with me. Oh, I never knew you were into fitness. Broski, you're not new here, buddy. Are you doing debates? I don't do debates. Debates are about trying to prove people wrong. I don't think there's any value in that. Conversations about like here's like where I stand on things. Here's my opinion. Here's why I feel that way. Here's where I stand on things. Here's why I feel that way. And you have a conversation. I am also new. Well, welcome in new people. I'm mostly I really liked it. Mostly the music of the film. So honestly, if even if it's just mostly the music, you should probably check out Ghibli. They have a lot of the movies like free to stream. It's on a lot of them are on Netflix as well if you have Netflix. I think the creator of Hunter x Hunter should give it to someone else to continue. Why? Like he's still working on it. Like I know it's slow, but let him do what he can. Like I'm not in a hurry. AOT and Code Geass, my favorite mechas. I'm more of a Gurren Lagann, not a Gurren, sorry, not Gurren Lagann. Eureka 7, Iron Blooded Orphans, Big Bang Bravern kind of guy. Do I play GTA 5? I do not. Will I watch Backrooms? No, I won't. Well, I probably won't. There's Steven. Hello, Dispatch. Apparently, I'm still Dispatch guy. Okay, I'll take it. It's a good game. How old is the creator of Hunter x Hunter? He's like 40 something. I think he's in his 40s. AOT is not a mecha. I'm not doing the whole flesh mech debate. Is Sword Art Online an isekai? I'd say of sort. I mean, like it's a video game, but it's a real, by all accounts, Sword Art Online functions like a real world. So I'd say yes. How were the dogs? They were very good, very well behaved. Actually, I'd say they were the most behaved this weekend out of every time I've been there. Seems like they're getting better over time. You're the Mass Effect. I am a Mass Effect guy. Yes, that is accurate. Isekais, Cooked, are you into Digimon at all? I would really consider going down the Digimon rabbit hole because it's really quite good. I thought he was like 70. No, he's not. No, 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 no. He's not 70. Not at all. Maximum like 50s, like 40s, 50s. What style are the dogs? What do you mean? What breed? Like a golden part something else, like a golden terrier, not a golden terrier. Golden, maybe a golden and a lab, and then the other's a bulldog. I'm absolutely not a regular on another account. Okay, I mean that narrows it down. Retriever. Yeah, it's like part retriever, part lab. What Digimon should I start with first? So there's a few. Okay, I have two general approaches. I would start with Digimon Adventures, but there's a Digimon Adventures from 1999, and then there's the 2020. The 2020 does not follow the original timeline. So if you were to watch like the 2020 version and then like continue on to Adventures '02, it's not going to be a continuation. But it is more modern. It has like more up to date animation. That like it's just going to be a lot easier if you're used to more modern animation. If you are comfortable with 90s style animation, then I would go with the original 1999 Digimon 01. How you doing, DQ? Since when do I have dogs? I just said they're not my dogs. You're not new here. You know I dog sit. Guess who you are? There's like a million people. You might be Saturn in all likely. You might just be Saturn. Ichikai or Yotsuba? Well, I don't. I think you meant Ichika, not Ichikai. Yotsuba. Is there a darker version of Digimon? Digimon gets pretty dark. I'm just letting you know. As it goes on, it does get fairly dark, especially if you like explore the lore a little bit deeper beyond the anime. But if you want something darker, like a darker video game kind of thing, if you want like a darker video game, maybe Overlord. Even then, it's not super dark. Trying to think because Overlord has like a lot of murder, a lot of. Uh, I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking. You can try Overlord as well. What's your favorite style of dog? I like all dogs. I'm good with all dogs. I am really, really regular from your TikTok. Okay, that could be a number of people. Do you know how many regulars I have on TikTok? Many of them are in chat right now. Like a lot of my regulars are in chat right now. You just finished 86 and the ending was peak. I haven't seen it yet. What do I think about third Luffy's third leg? I'm going to ignore you. I followed Boy. Well, thank you for the follow. And I'm not a boy. I'm a man. Thank you. I'm a regular. Hi, yeah, Guts, you are a regular for sure. What kind of music do I listen to? I have two answers to that question. The first one is going to piss people off. The first one is I actually don't listen to music. The second is what kind of music do I like? More of the rock, punk rock, metal variety, some instrumental as well. Of a similar theme, but like where there's no lyrics. I like Mac Miller. I'm not a Mac Miller fan, but that's just not my thing. Am I a regular? Unfortunately, yes, Keoli, you are. Have you watched Togenanki yet? Nope, I have not. Who is not in my chat? A lot of people. I mean, a lot of my regulars are not in my chat. I don't see Hagrid. I don't see Sam. I don't see the other Sam. I don't see Kashi. I don't see Celeste. There's a lot of regulars I don't see. Do I like Slipknot or Metallica or Slayer? So like, I don't actively listen to them, but if you were like to turn them on, be like, hey, I'm gonna put on some Slayer. I'm not going to oppose. I'm here. I'm his favorite. Keoli or not? Definitely not. Would you consider me a regular, Dan? I think you're still a bit new-ish, but we'll see. I don't see Matt. I don't see. Yes, it's true. I don't see Matt. Matt Broski was here. Broski was here. There's Broski right there. I'm a regular yet. I mean, Oscar. Yes, you are. My goat is missing from last night. I'm searching for my goat. Okay, I'm not. I mean, I'm sorry, man. If I find a goat, I'm eating it. You don't see a job either. You don't see a job either. What does that even mean? You don't see a job. Have you watched Call of the Night? I have not. Do I listen to Pierce the Veil? I don't listen to music in general. Do I know Pierce the Veil? Yes, I do know Pierce the Veil. Can you give him back his goat? If I get access to a goat, it's going in now. It's getting cooked. Is Taylor Swift good music? Not. I mean, I haven't listened to Taylor Swift in 20 years. I have not listened to Taylor Swift since I was in high school. I don't even know what her music sounds like anymore. He got banned. I haven't. No, I have not banned Us. I have not banned him. His is rap music poetry, not music? No, I would say it's different. I'd say they're distinct. Because you probably assume that poetry always rhymes and rap always rhymes, and that's just not the case. Sometimes it does. Doesn't have to actually. He's like he likes Drake and Justin Bieber. I actually don't really like either of those. Yeah, Quinny, DQ. I think you're a regular. I do think you're a regular at this point. Macbeth. I don't really. Not my thing. Do I watch sports anime? Yes. Blue Lock liked it. Haikyuu loved it. Ace of Diamond. Kuroko. Prince of Tennis. iShield 21. Uh, Ippo. Megalobox. What's the second one? What's the second one? Have I seen Chio's School Road? Never heard of that one, I don't think. Claymore was your first. Yeah, that's a bit of a throwback. I haven't seen it myself. I've seen Yuri on Ice. Quintessential I've seen. Pretty good show. Would you watch movies based on Broadway musicals? I don't typically listen to musicals, but I do enjoy music-based anime. Like Snow White Notes. I love Snow White Notes. That's a great one. I wish they made more Claymore. I still have to start it. I will go back. No, Dutch. Stay in the YouTube chat. We need we need people in the YouTube because YouTube pays. YouTube pays the bills. TikTok doesn't. I haven't watched. You've watched Avatar 14 times. That's quite a few times, man. That's quite a few times. You might need therapy. My TikTok user is a keyboard writing symbol. Very easy clue. You think I'm gonna remember that? I'm no chance. No chance. I'm not going to remember most symbols. I remember a couple guys named Dot, but that's about it. Shipping or power scaling, well, both are really bad, but shipping is less. Shipping is less annoying. Have I watched Great Teacher? I have not. It's very fan servicey and dumb comedy for me. I'm not going to watch it. Ippo will forever be the best sports anime. It's been my favorite sports anime for many years, and nothing has really taken that spot. Is Newbie a regular viewer? Close enough, I think. I joined the YouTube. Awesome. We need more people in the YouTube. I'm trying to bring back the YouTubes a bit. I am in YouTube. I don't need to pay an exit fee. Actually, well, you could pay. You could still donate to YouTube. YouTube has a donation feature. Is ice cream cake still cake? Yes. Why not? Why wouldn't it be? I'm ZLS, the best ever TikToker to exist. Sorry, never heard of you, man. Never heard of this ZLS person. Not to be cringe, seeing lives make me happy, man. I mean, that's not cringe. Saying, "Hey, I look forward to the lives." That's why would that be cringe? That just means people look forward to being here. I'm. Oh, okay. Yeah, leave and yeah, that makes sense. Your name here is Lavelle versus leave. Okay, I got it. I have returned, and so have I. Oh no! Oh no! Well, welcome here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Chainsaw Man. I've seen Chainsaw Man and Reze. Pretty good. I haven't been here in like 50. How long? How long do you think I've been streaming? The internet hasn't existed for 50 years. What? Guys, the internet's not even 50 years old. What are you talking about? Are you happy the Haram Ball didn't win? I don't know what that is. I thought you were going to write Harambe. When did I start streaming? 2023. I think it was 2023 that I started. Or somewhere in that. Yeah, I think it was 2023. I have now switched from the TikTok. Excellent. We need more people in the YouTubes. I want more people here. Spherical. He doesn't watch football. It's true. I don't watch football. Are you an engineer? No. Oh God, no, no, no. I'd be a terrible engineer. I have returned and I will create havoc. I will ban you in 5 seconds. Have I watched? Yes, I've seen Quintessential. Don't you dare threaten me with chaos. YouTube went from 2 to 8 people from the call out. I mean, the thing is, the number displayed isn't always accurate. I just don't care about the numbers. It's kind of irrelevant. Why 5 seconds? You're right. I'll ban you right now. Hang on. Who should have won, in my opinion? Me, of course. That's 5 seconds. So Blue Lock never pique your interest in real life football leagues? Nope, not at all. Do I enjoy Blue Lock? Sure. I also enjoyed Awashi and Days. I still have to watch Captain Tsubasa. I'm not going to take an interest in real life football though. $0 donated. You wow, cheapskate. I'm gonna join your TikTok and so prepare. No, you're staying right there, buddy. Will the special one put the dictator in his place? The special one. I'm kind of confused as to what we're talking about. $100 is a week's wage in Mexico. That's I mean, I guess it depends on the cost of living of where you live, right? Because uh, if you like people in America, $100 isn't going to get you that far, but they're also not paying same expenses as Mexico. Anyways, is that Tenya Ida where? Like in the green screen? No, no, it's not. It's been a while. Your last stream left me with. What do you mean, dude? I was on TikTok this morning twice. This is my third stream of the day. Is Hatsune Miku a dictator? No, I mean, not really. Go bald, hard pass. Are you these? Are you the he scored 3 goals and one of them was a hat trick? I mean that's awesome. That's impressive. I couldn't care less, but that is impressive. User, thank you for the follow. I'm here. I came in search of my bro quest. No, Dutch, go back to YouTube. What are you doing? Go back to YouTube. You're gonna join both chats. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. All right. Am I Hatsune Miku? I don't think I have the hair for that. What anime character would I slap? All of them at the same time because I'm him. But why? Convince me so I can pay the bills. YouTube pays me. TikTok doesn't. Go watch me over there. Can I? No, I'm not going to say Hornet. No, just to spite you, I'm not going to do that. I'll give you 1 cent if I say 1 cent. Wow, you think you're going to order? You're going to tell me what to do for 1 penny? Please, I'm not. I might be broke. I'm not that cheap. I'll go. There you go. Dan's going to join on YouTube. Good. How can we make you more money? By watching on YouTube. TikTok doesn't pay Canadians. Watching on YouTube does. Views on here count towards something. What about 99 cents? You think you're going to tell me what to do for 99 cents? Buddy. Buddy. You know what my average salary is outside of streaming? $100 an hour. Nice try. Let's see. I will wait here for Quest because I pay to see him. I'm sure he's around somewhere. Pennies aren't made anymore. You can sell them on eBay. I don't get physical cash. It's not like you send a rose and they send a file. Like I'll send a penny to my mail. $1. You have a hell of a bargain. Oh, wow, $1. $1. I got good sales at the phone store today. Did you actually get paid for it though, or do you just get paid for hourly? Do you actually get commission? $1.01. Man, they're really getting generous over in the TikTok. Round, I could not tell you what, I could not guess what my refresh rate on my monitors are. I could not guess. I don't know. Not a clue. I haven't seen Kennen. Does it belong with Luffy and Zoro? Cannot? What? Sorry, I'm lost. You donated €0.0001. Wow, man, guys, I'm retiring. You're calling it that. I'm retired now. This is my life savings, man. You're worse. Actually, you're not. Actually, that's better than me right now. Technically, that's better than me right now. Why didn't you buy crypto in 2016? I'm not really a crypto guy. Not really what I do. What's the minimum FPS you need in the game? That I don't know. I don't know what my FPS is. Like it's not something I said. Hey, I told my friends who built my computer, hey, I'm going to be live streaming. Here's the games I'm going to be playing. Can you make sure that my computer has the specs it needs? Cool. I paid them for it. They built it, and that was it. How's your day? Lots of walking, an egregious amount of walking. How you doing, How you doing, MLP? 60. Oh, you're funny. You're funny. Not only is that not a real donation, you're just trying to get me to say some stupid numbers. I'm not falling for that. What's your favorite game? Mass Effect, Baldur's Gate, Halo, Assassin's Creed, Borderlands, Sly Cooper. What's all the walking for? You're working towards a goal? I mean, not per se. The walking is just a very energy effective way, energy and cost effective way to expend more energy without causing much fatigue. You send $100 in food stamps. You know, I'll take food stamps at this point. I wouldn't say no to some food stamps. If you watch Rent a Girlfriend, I'll give you $2. I'm gonna need a lot more than $2 for that kind of suffering. He's been walking long before Shakespeare. It's true. It's true. I am much older than Shakespeare. You have a random girl from some niche romance on the bottom panel with Luffy and Zoro. Okay, so like if you Google 2016, 2026 spring anime, that's what comes up. And I just put the image there. That's all it is. My name is Twins. Okay, how you doing, Twins? One person did someone actually donate? Hold on. Does it I don't see any donations. I don't see it. No, I did not get any donations yet on YouTube. Where can I read mangas for free? Guys, you're gonna have to help him out because I don't read manga. I don't read any manga. You guys have to help him out. How you doing, AJ? There's AJ. I joined YouTube and TikTok, and that's how you do it. And there's Max. Okay, how's Max doing? I'm new here. What type of things are you doing in your stream? So we primarily talk about a few different things like gaming, anime, cosplay, the gym, but it's a very flexible stream in terms of what we talk about. Those are just like the most common things. Did I watch the Champions League? Nope. I couldn't even tell you what sport that was. Was that hockey? Was that football? I couldn't tell you. I don't watch sports at all. And how you doing, Shane? Welcome in, Shane. You make $100 an hour. Is that consistent? I mean, yeah. I've been coaching for 8 years. I make $100 an hour now. I started off making 50. I worked my way up. I can't wait for Zoro and Sanji to. Okay, of course I got at least one yaoi weirdo in chat. Do I know who Kiryu Kazuma is? Nope. I'm also horrendous with names, so I might know who they are. I just forgot who they are, but I don't think I remember that name. What's the most I've ever been donated? Probably around close to $400, I think. I am new here. I already answered your question, Dot. Oh wait, Dot, you're not new here. Dot, you're not new here. What are you talking about, Dot? You're a regular. You're new here. Let's try. How are you? I'm doing all right. A little worn down from all the walking. I'll be doing my assignment, so I will not be typing a lot. You know what? Do your homework, but as long as you're here, it's cool. How are you? I'm doing all right. How you doing, Freddy? What's good, Freddy? Do I cosplay Gogeta? Of course I. Do I? Oh no, 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 no. Gogeta's not the only cosplay, man. I've been cosplaying since 2011. I've been doing this a long time. I've been doing this a long time. Cosplay you, hard pass. What do I do? Well, I stream. I go to the gym, and that's about it. I stream and I go to the gym. You're in both chats? Excellent. LARP God? Yes. I'm in both chats. Excellent. Good job, Dot. Did anyone watch Dorohedoro? I still need to start Dorohedoro. I'll get to it eventually. I want to cosplay Fallout. Do it. I will advise, though, if you're talking about wearing the power armor, you might want to have it well ventilated, install fans and stuff, use lighter material, foam, and etc., because you're going to die of heat stroke in that thing. What is the most difficult cosplay I've done? The difficult one's going to be Escanor because the axe was a pain. Uh, the axe was a pain, and it broke. We have to rebuild it. I am two different people. Are you saying I have multiple personality disorder? Because I wouldn't say no to that. Arsenal were terrible. Glad they lost. I have no opinion on them, honestly, because I didn't know who Arsenal was till yesterday. Are you going to America 250? What's America 250? Is this like the premium America? Is this America from like the year 250? Well, so long before America was established? I was thinking along the lines of a gunner or a vault suit. A vault suit would be reasonable. You can either buy a vault suit for pretty cheap or make your own, and I would choose lighter materials like thinner, more breathable material. It'd still be kind of hot, but it'd be a lot more comfortable. Why do people act like flights are always delayed? Had 4 flights to Tokyo and back, and not one was. But that's like an anecdotal thing. Like, I'm not saying flights are always delayed, but there are times where you get more delays, less delays. Where you're flying from, what country to what country? Is it international? Is it local? Which airline you're using? What's your favorite food? I'm a foodie. I eat everything under the sun. I like everything, genuinely. Would I ever join a cosplay contest? So like the thing is, I know how professional cosplay works because I have friends who are pros. I have friends who are professional cosplayers. Uh, I don't have the skill to make costumes at that caliber. And second is typically the convention like those events take up the entire convention. So like if you want to do your shopping, attend panels, volunteer, you're not going to be able to do that because it takes so much time to attend the competitions that you miss out on other things. And it's not worth it to me. I have no desire to be a pro cosplayer. Did I know Arsenal fans are called Gooners? I honestly, I don't. I could not care less. I could not care less. I don't follow sports. I don't care. I don't care if you're a Canadians fan, a Leafs fan, an Alouettes fan. If you're like Raptors or like the Celtics or Patriots, whatever. Be a fan of whatever team you want. All my international. Well, I missed the question. But all of my international flights, UK to Japan and UK to Saudi, were all early. Again, that is still uh, like anecdotal. You're talking about your personal experience. That is not looking at data. I'm not saying most flights are delayed. I'm saying using only your personal experience is just an anecdotal take. What's good? How you doing, Ago? Donut Ace fans? I mean, we have a guy in chat. Well, actually, he's not here right now. Who cosplays Donut Ace every year? You don't like team sports? I mean, I'm not really a fan of watching sports. So I enjoy learning about sports training. So, like, if you talk to me about, last night's game, I could not care less. If you want to talk to me about what training methods they use, what their programming looks like, how they, like, what workouts they do, yeah, then I'm interested. The rest, I don't care. I'm not a regular. It's my first. Oh, yeah, you're not a regular. I can see the title next to your name, Dot. How long is the drive home from what? From Toronto? A while, considering the car kind of had issues and it took the net. We didn't get home till the next day. What time is it? About 5 o'clock. It's about to turn 5. You like Coca Cola? You're basically buying to FIFA every 4 years. I mean, I like Coca Cola. I'm drinking it right now. Helps with the hunger management. If we discuss Dr. Mike Israetel's training, I mean, you. So instead of saying Dr. Mike said this, just bring up something like a point, like would volume, exercise selection, whatever, intensity management. I'll discuss that. I don't really care about the individual specifically. And also, thank you for the heart. Can Anthony end World War? Who's Anthony? Which Anthony are you talking about? You're gonna cosplay Ben? I wouldn't do that. Uh, leave. I would not. I would not recommend doing that. It would not go well. Why is there alcohol in your Coke? There isn't. I don't drink alcohol. Oh, how long for my cousins? I didn't drive home from my cousins. I don't have a car. He drinks cola because water is dangerous. I love water. What are you talking about? It's just it's just Coca Cola because of the carbonation and the caffeine. It has a hunger satiating effect, and it has a sweet taste, so it satisfies a little bit of a craving there. To IRR instead of pushing until failure. Thoughts? I mean, there's times to go to failure. There's times not to go to failure. It's contextual. How often are you training? What's the exercise? How many sets are you doing? There's so much to it that it's not a yes or no answer. Is Prime Anthony 2008 the greatest human of all? Again, I don't know who this is. I have no idea what you're talking about. That was a test and you passed. I'm glad I passed whatever arbitrary test you just gave me because I don't even know what you're talking about. Did a guy call Obi type in this chat? Possibly. I didn't see every message. What's my YouTube? It's the same name. It's my Taku. Or is that, I think on YouTube it's Mighty Otaku. It's the same name, same profile, same everything. And it's live right now. No Beth Mead 2020. I don't know who Beth Mead is. He's putting his account at risk if he drinks water. What are you talking about? I like water. I drink it all the time. What's with the water hate? No walking. No, okay. You did not just say no walking today. I don't want to hear a word out of you. Do you know how much walking I've done today? Today I've done like 13K. Yesterday I did like another 20. I did like over 35K of walking this weekend. Friday, Saturday. No, I've walked close to 50K in the last 3 days. I don't want to hear a word from you, buddy. I hate it when water. I hate it when water has a fridge taste. Never. I don't know what you're talking about, honestly. Water's Peak. I agree. What's my TikTok? My Taku. Mudrick 2012. I don't know who Mudrick is either. How you doing? Oh, there's Aussie. How you doing, Aussie? I think reps and reserve is a bit as a BS metric and concept. That I disagree. I think, uh, like you're gonna have to elaborate what you mean because also depends how you define failure. But you're saying like you should just push every exercise till you fail the rep or until you can't complete the next one. Like again, I need some context as to how you're defining these terms. When's the next haircut? We just got a haircut. We don't need another haircut. We're good. You know what I don't like about Memorial Day? You can't work. If you don't work, your paycheck is going to get reduced. I'm self-employed, so I work every day. If I don't work, I make nothing. Not everybody assume the last set of a specific workout. So, like, even then, I don't necessarily agree. You don't have to take technically, you don't have to take any sets to failure, technically speaking. But again, there might be times where it would make sense to. And I think sometimes it's a good idea to at least to experience that just so you know you're training hard enough, especially in beginners who have no idea what hard sets actually feel like yet. Stream lagging? It seems fine on my end, dude. I'm watching my stream right now. We get paid for Memorial Day. I mean, good for you. I get paid. If I don't work, I make nothing. If I don't work, I make nothing. Last time you drank water, you got a ban and like 7 warnings. It's true. That is true. It is true. TikTok did ban me for drinking water. It's so leveling good. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. How you doing, Manaf? As a beginner, I find it hard to accurately measure how many are. So yeah, that is very true. When you are new to the gym, it is very difficult to actually understand how close to failure you are. So, and because as a beginner you're not really that strong, you're not lifting super heavy loads, you are going to be safer and experience less overall fatigue, pushing closer to failure. But the more experienced you become, the more you understand what that feels like and how to manage things. So as a beginner, yeah, it makes more sense. Uh, is forgetting his day ones. I never forgot my day ones because I know their names. They're people I know in person. Uh, my heart, I don't know, did my heart go through? Everything has been lagging. Yes, I got it. Ozzy, thank you for the heart. Back from your cousin's house? We are back. We are back. Yes. We are back home for I don't know how long. What's the best way to train stamina? What's the goal? Because that's a very vague way to express it. Give me the exact context of what kind of stamina you're trying to improve. What's my job? Coaching and streaming, because I do make money doing this. I do a lot of back at the gym, and now I'm able to do 17 pull-ups. Okay, that is impressive in general, yes, but I always kind of have a little hesitation when someone says that because like how strict and controlled are those pull-ups, right? So like they might be very good. I'm just like I always have to have a bit of doubt in my mind when I hear it. What's an anime that I can genuinely watch without getting bored? A lot actually. Maji, for example, Ranking of Kings, Vinland Saga. Uh, Also depend like it depends on what kind of vibe I'm in the mood for. Because I could also pick something like The Masterful Cat or Glass of God, but those are very mellow series. Could pick Digimon. Actually, no, Digimon I get bored sometimes. Sometimes. Uh, it does depend on my mood. What's the craziest thing you've done in my lifetime? Well, what is crazy? Like crazy just means like what? Reckless? I don't really do reckless things. Uh, or things that have happened to me, like I've been hit by 5 cars. Has there been a new episode of Witch Hat since Tarta had a question of the? I haven't been home. I just got home like within the last like hour, so I haven't watched any Witch Hat in a week or close to a week. My waist is over the bar when I do a pull up. Your waist is over the. Are you sure you're not doing a muscle up? Because when you're doing a pull up, it's pretty much either going to be your chin or like your clavicle or upper chest to the bar. If you're getting your waist over the bar, that's a muscle up. That's a completely different thing. Well, it's a very different thing. In self defense, does Canada even have Memorial Day in self defense? What? Okay, I'm kind of confused. Muscle ups are insane. So I don't think muscle ups are insane. I think they do take some practice. They do take some practice, like, but once you understand the technique and have a reasonable strength base, I think most people can get to muscle ups. They're not. It's mostly just getting the cueing right. 17 muscle ups are slightly unbelievable. No, not at all. I don't think muscle ups are. I don't think 17 muscle ups are unbelievable at all. I would actually think they're. And I would have an easier time doing that over 17 pull ups. Generally speaking, I can do one push up and you're proud of me. I mean, the average person, this is actually going to be quite sad for most people. The average person cannot do a proper push up. And I've been in the gym a long time. The average person can't do a proper one. Why do people call Demon Slayer KNY? Kimetsu no Yaiba. Muscle ups aren't that bad. I got the technique kind of fast. So yeah, like if you have a decent strength base and you practice, you work on your pull ups, you work on if you're especially if you're doing like the press up at the top at the end, like get some decent tricep strength, decent shoulder strength. Yeah, you can get there. You can get there. Should I rob a homeless person? No. Why would you do that? Leave the homeless people alone. What's a popular exercise I think is overrated as a strength requirement? but like there is no required movement. Like I think there's required movement patterns. Like if you're trying to build up your muscle mass, I think there's movement patterns you need to do, but there's no like you have to be doing this specific exercise. Like I think you should be doing like vertical pressing, vertical pulling, horizontal pressing, horizontal pulling, hinge patterns, pressing patterns. Like there's movement, like, but there's no like there's multiple options. Why won't you guess on my I don't really I'm not really into being on podcasts, probably. Don't think that's gonna be my thing. I think the title Kubo is a hack. Tite Kubo is a hack. I don't really know what that means either. Favorite anime? Don't really have one, Luke. I just watch a bunch of series and I enjoy miniseries. I'm low-key finding 3-episode animes on pirate sites because I can't find no romance. Well, now that I'm back home and I have my anime list, I could probably find you something. I could probably find you something now that I'm home. I only gone to the gym for one school year. I mean, did you like it? What's the best way to train stamina for combat sports? Combat sports. Like, practice that sport, and if you want to do extra cardio, pick the form of cardio that's fun for you. You want to go run? Go run. You want to swim? Go swim. You want to bike? Bike. But if you're just trying to get overall cardiovascular conditioning in general, it's just picking what you like to do. Have I watched Danganronpa? I actually have. I like it. I only saw the first season. I like it. The hardest exercise for muscle, in my opinion, is lateral raise. Like so, Dutch. I don't know what you mean. Do you mean it's like the hardest one to add weight to? I mean, of course it is. You're holding a weight, like you're isolating the side delts pretty much for the most part, and you're holding it away from your body all the way out here. Yeah, it's going to be hard to progressively overload, but it's still very good. It's still a great exercise. Like Ozzy. Once we're done the live, like once I'm done the live, I'll try and do something. Have I watched? I already read that one. Actually, also once we're done with this live stream, I'm gonna go work on the fitness Discord. We are going to open up the fitness Discord to the public this week, hopefully in the next day or two, maybe even today. I don't know. You just went to your cousin's house to use their treadmill. No, I was taking care of their dogs. I was taking care of their dogs. You just started MHA. I love MHA. I think it's great. The gym is kind of like a mental training for me, just since I'm scared of getting judged. So I think I explained this to you, Dot, because like I understand the insecurities. I think it's normal. Most people have insecurities, but people don't actually care. Like when you're in the gym, people are not watching you. Like no one cares what you're doing. They are so focused on their own thing, they don't have time to be worried about your stuff. The only time they'll be worried about you is if you're on a machine they want and they're going to come up to you and be like, "Hey, can we like alternate or something?" That's about it. No one cares what you're doing. Do I know about the complex watch order like diaper arc, future arc? The hell, I have no idea. What are you talking about? Diaper arc? Do I prefer fully extending lateral raises out or bending? So, like, you can have a soft bend. You shouldn't be like this. You shouldn't be like this. But like, you can have a soft bend in the elbow if that's a little bit more comfortable for you. But it's just I like to imagine actually pushing my arms out and away, like almost like I'm trying to extend my fist out, like I'm going to punch somebody, kind of deal. That helps me keep my form pretty strict. But if you have like elbow pain, it's you can adjust that. Am I in the fitness Discord? I can't remember. No one's in the fitness Discord. It hasn't been opened yet. No one's in there but me. We have people asking for romance lock in. Where? Where? Oh yeah, Will. Will's right there. Okay, I see it. I see it. I'll give you 3. Not for you, Ozzy, because you've already seen these. Angel Next Door. The girl the girl forgot her glasses, and Ghostic. What's the Discord, if you don't mind me asking? So I have the anime Discord, which is already open. That's linked in. That's in my link tree on YouTube. If you just go to my profile, it's in my link tree. The fitness Discord isn't open yet. I need to fine tune some things before I open that. My favorite exercise in the gym has to be leg extensions. Are great. I love leg extensions. Great option. My elbow clicks a lot during tricep push downs and bench presses. So like you should be. I think you should warm up. Yes. Could also be your technique. Could also be your technique. What I'd recommend doing is if you're what I recommend doing is probably filming it. Like, yeah, I'm not like just take your phone, prop it up against something, film it from the side so you can see what's going on, and then like just check it yourself. And if you're not sure, you could like post it and have and see if people. Well, I could probably give you some feedback. Do we pay to enter the fitness Discord? No, because the fitness Discord does not mean I'm coaching you. You only pay me money if I'm coaching you. The fitness Discord is going to be a community platform just like the anime one where people can ask questions, show their progress, like get information, that kind of deal. It's going to be very much a community thing. I'll check it out. Awesome. Anytime, dude. Nice hair. Uh, add me back on Grinder. Okay, you're funny. My technique is fine. I've had it looked at. So like, you'd be surprised how many people who think their technique is fine. The average person in the gym lives terribly. So why aren't you walking today? I've walked enough today. Stop giving me sass. Jeez. I've walked more than all of you combined. My goodness. That's collagen and calcium deficiency causing the clicking when, again, you should not be doing that. You cannot diagnose someone from one little detail on the internet. Please don't do that. Are there tips like shared or some tutorials in the group? So like if you have questions, just ask the questions. But like it's gonna be like kind of everything. You wanna ask questions about body fat composition, training volume, intensity management, recovery, nutrition, meal prep ideas. I can cover pretty much any topic. As long as I'm not writing programs for you or like doing your coaching, I'll pretty much help with anything. You walked 70,000 steps? I don't believe you. Record for standing on my hands? I don't really do handstands. Why is Nakamura here? Why can't he be here? 100,000 steps. Okay, you Delulu. You're Delulu. Did I miss anything? I'll have you know I walked 2,000 steps today. That's kind of really low. That like in general, that's just like you went outside. What was the last anime I said? Ghost. Probably Gosick. Gosick. What do you think of looking up? What do you thinking looking up at the half moon? Like, what do I feel looking up at the moon? Nice moon. I'm joking. It's lower than 2K. So you like didn't even leave your room. Oh man, it's cock. Oh my god, what is wrong with my chat? Look, I did see Lookism, though I actually don't think Lookism is that good. I think Lookism is pretty much taking I got a cheat skill in another world, which came before it, and then just taking out the combat and just making it a pure slice of life. You should give me early access to the Discord, not a chance. What's the topic? Anything really. I walked 5,000 millimeters. Impressive, dude. Very impressive. Oh, looking up at the half moon. I don't think I've seen looking up at the half moon. Don't think I know that one. It's actually very fire and got a good story. I can't say I don't think I know that one. Do I watch Sword Art? I dropped Sword Art personally. I couldn't finish it. Don't drink water. I have PTSD. It's Coke Zero. Once I'm finished this, I'll get water. I mean the manhwa. Oh, I don't really read any comics or manga or manhwa. I just read nonfiction. Actually, hold on, you guys. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds, okay? Where is it? Where is it? So, you got it. Yeah. So, for those of you who don't know and might be new here, okay. I've been challenged by you guys to resume triathlon training and compete, right? You guys have asked me to compete. So while I don't have a pool membership and a bike yet, I have written the layout for my program, and I'm going to be prepping my routine today. I'm going to start writing it out, the whole program. So we're going to do that today. You walked 50,000 steps because my grandma piggybacked me. Your grandma carried you for 50,000 steps. Your grandma's jacked. water is poison, so you can't swim. I'm not a devil fruit user. I'm fine. I don't usually do handstands either. I just did it once for fun. So like I've done like handstand push-ups on the wall where my feet are up against the wall. So my body weight is supported, but I don't have to balance. If that counts for anything. Kagurabachi or Boruto to Blue Vortex. I don't read Blue Vortex, and I've never read the manga for Kagurabachi, so I can't really assess those. Can you ban me? I need to study. Then no, because you have to stay here and give me views. Good recommendation for you. I can give you a plot if you want. So Ozzy, for now I'm good, just because my watch list is full. My watch list is full. If I ban you, you're gone forever, right? If you were dying, what? Okay, I'm banning you forever though. Like you're gonna be banned from the stream permanent. Oh, no, that banning is a permanent thing, dude. How you doing, Bebe? Is that BB or Bebe? Spamming means mute. I mean, like, can I ask you to unban me in the Discord after exam season? Fine, I'll be nice. I'll be nice. You're gonna mute. So you're not banned. You just can't talk. How you doing, Ejin? Welcome in. I use homesmen as dumbbells. I mean, I think as long as you compensate them for their time, then okay. Because, like, I mean, you could use people as weights. You could do that. I've seen people work out with their kids. I have one client who uses their cats as weights. Like they can't afford equipment. They can't go to the gym, so they literally like pick up their cats and use their cats as weights. I'm not kidding. How do they even spam that fast? It's not that hard. What should I do if my best friend has a crush on me? Do you like them or not? You see the allegation on your lie creator? I don't know what you're talking about. My live is lagging. I think it's only you, man. Well, do you watch NTR? I don't think I know what NTR stands for, so probably not. You just got home from work. Welcome in. Do cats make good weights? I mean, the thing is, they don't always want to be held in that way, especially when you're moving around. They might not be happy with it unless they just like it. Second, you can't progressively overload with weight because the cat's weight is typically steady. If anything, they're gonna lose weight. Like unless you have like a fat cat that's losing weight, so that'd be even worse. If you have nothing else, I guess it's something. It's not bad, but every few seconds it repeats like a word you say. I mean, I can't control that though. Mighty is my biggest fan. Who are you? So it's good you don't know. Yeah, I just don't know what it is. I don't. If it's a good thing I don't know, then don't tell me. You can always feed the cat more, but you don't want to make your cat fat because that's animal abuse. Underwater handstand is fun. I mean, yeah, because you're weightless, so virtually. What cartoons did I watch? Oh, I watched everything: Johnny Bravo, Scooby Doo, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Teen Titans, Justice League, The Ripping Friends, Red and Stimpy, Codename Kids Next Door, Avatar, uh, all of them. Do I want my autograph? I think I'm gonna pass. I think I'll pass on that. Can I eat my cat? I'd rather you not. Leave the cat alone. When does a good when oh Good Night Pun Pun? I've never read it. Heard of it, never read it. Apparently it's pretty messed up though. Kind of like Talkative, but worse, I think. Opinion on Amazing Digital Circus. I tried it like one episode. I knew it wasn't my thing. I saw someone say Code Geass is a shoujo. I mean, I watched one season. I didn't feel like it was a shoujo. Have I watched Pluto? I have not seen Pluto. Yeah. Hasbin Hotel is great. I really like Hasbin. I just found out how dark the last episode of Tom and Jerry. I love Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry it was a lot of fun growing up, man. It was a lot of fun. I don't know if I ever finished it though. Code Geass's Peak Brothers season 2 is the best. I can't do it, man. The amount of time it took me to force my way through one. Primal. I have not seen Primal. Why do I think so many people hate Hasbin Hotel? I don't know. I don't care. Like frankly, I don't care how many people hate a show. It's not my business. If I like a show, I watch the show. If I don't like a show, I don't watch the show. That's really it. How many people dislike it or whatever, it's not really my concern. If you like, you're allowed to not like something. Have I watched Arcane? I have not seen Arcane. Um, I know what it's about, roughly, kind of. Have I watched Grand Blue? My friend loves Grand Blue, tried to get me into it. I did not like it. I did not like it. You got who got rejected? You got rejected? It's okay. Life happens. Oh, Ben 10, another good one. Yes, I love Ben 10. You don't even remember Jaggy? Jaggy who? Do I care about spoilers? Yes, because my chat cares about spoilers. I don't like people come here assuming there's going to be at least a spoiler warning. Uh, so I always need to give a heads up if something is going to come up. I've seen the new Ben 10 comic. I don't read the comics, no. The Ben 10 series from like back in the early 2000s, that I loved. Mushoku Tensei, everyone hates it, but it's a good show. I don't like Mushoku Tensei because of Rudius. Everything besides Rudius was good. I couldn't deal with him. Do I have a favorite Ben 10 alien? There's a few, but like I don't remember their names. I can remember like a few of what they looked like. I like Diamond Head, but he's not my favorite. I remember the fire one. I remember the ghost. I like Brainiac. What don't I like about Rudius? He's a pedophile. That's the biggest thing, is that he's a pedophile. My favorite alien. Oh, feedback. Feedback's a good one. I like feedback. Ben 10 or Avatar? Avatar. Ben 10's good. Don't get me wrong. Ben 10's great, but Avatar. I'm leaving now. No, what do you think? No. Let's see. In water handstand, your legs are over the water, so if you don't have a stable stand, you're gonna trip. It's still not that. It's way easier in the water than it is on land, like fully on land. Even if your legs stick out, it's still not that hard in the water. How does feedback look? I can't really show you because I'm on like my. I don't have a way to show you. You're gonna have to Google it. And there's Dark. How you doing, Dark? It's been a minute. What's good? See, Whisper, that doesn't work. I'm an atheist. So if I was a god for an hour, I would stop existing. that'd be kind of a problem. I would off myself. Describe him? I barely remember him. I just it's okay if you have to leave for a second to give him a quick Google. Like if you need to go, that's fine. Entertain? I would stop existing. I'm just poof. I don't exist anymore. I'm gone. I'll stop existing for an hour. Sentenced to be a Hero is pretty good. I think it has the potential to be one of the better seasons of the year. There are some really good shows this year, though. Like when it first came out, I'm like, this is a contender, and I still feel that way. But there's good shows this season too. We need to bring back dark fantasy. I'm all for dark fantasy. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my cozy stuff the most, but I'm all for dark fantasy too. I gotta go for tonight. You say it's early. I mean, okay, it's fine. We're gonna be live again tomorrow morning at our usual. Now that we're home, if I had a fictional god-like power for an hour, what would I do? Nothing. Because I adamantly say every single stream that I don't want any powers. So like I wouldn't do anything. I want to delete MDUD after 2 seasons just to not to do anything. Okay. I mean, alright, you become a god just to erase a show? Seems a bit okay. What anime you watching? I started Devil May Cry this morning. I started Devil May Cry this morning. I finished. Okay, this weekend I finished Love Through a Prism. I caught up to Blue Killer. I caught up to Ramparts of Ice and Blue Period. And is that everything? Did I say Devil May Cry? I started Devil May Cry. I'm leaving my phone at my desk for a bit. That's okay. That's all right. Thank you for the follow, Dot. Man, there's a lot of dots. Is there any show you think overstays their welcome? Nope. Because if I don't like a show or if I stop liking a show, I move on from it. If the fan base wants to keep watching that show, I don't care. Like, okay, let's just pick a random show, like AOT, Hero Academia, whatever. Let's say you think it should have, it's overhyped, it's past its prime, whatever it is. So you stop watching it. Does that, like, if other people are still enjoying it, go ahead. But you've decided, you know what, I've had enough. I'm good. I'm going to stop here. Okay, that's fine. The manga for Dress Up Darling was peak. I don't know about the manga because I don't read it, but I can tell you season 2 disappointed me. I am relieved you are back on YouTube. I mean, yeah, I'm back on YouTube. I want to bring the YouTube back to where it was. I never want YouTube to die. I just had to balance priorities. Dragon Ball overstayed its welcome for sure. I just don't feel that way. I think Dragon Ball hasn't hit for me in a while. I think it hasn't landed for me that way since Z or like the super. Okay, the Super Broly movie was good. That was a good movie. Um, I'm not opposed to the series continuing. It's just it. I'd like some things refined. How were you introduced to Naruto, and what was your first impression? Nothing introduced me to it. I turned on the TV, and Naruto was playing, and I liked it, and I just kept watching. I'm from the era before the internet, so like you turn on TV, and that's what you got. You don't know what episode you're gonna get. You don't know what show you're gonna get. It's like, oh, cool. I'm gonna watch this. This seems fun. I know you're getting suspicious about the noises in your vents. Shadow, do I need to ban you, dude? Anyone in chat know any more cosplay anime, not MD? Any more cosplay anime? Sorry, MD. Yeah, My Dress Up Darling. Uh, I know a few art-based series, but like cosplay-based series, I don't know any other cosplay-based series. One Piece was around my 14th anime, and it's my number one. It's a good series. It's my favorite story. Don't ban me. You're my best friend. I think you need better friends. Just being honest. I think you need better friends. I watched the first episode of Naruto on Toonami. I'm from before the era of Toonami. Like no, I caught Naruto on TV. Steins Gate is Peak just finished episode one. I dropped it on episode one 3 times. 2.5 Dimensional Seduction is a cosplay anime. I've never heard of that one, but that sounds very fan servicey though. What's next on my list? I'm gonna watch all the new episodes I missed over the last week. So probably the new One Piece episode, the new Angel Next Door, all that stuff, like Marriage Toxin. I'm gonna catch up on stuff. What do you mean for 50? What do you mean for 50? I'm not 50. How old do you think the internet is? Any summer plans? Working the whole time. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be working. If Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach and Dragon Ball don't exist, would anime still be popular? So they're not what made anime popular initially. They definitely like exploded things to the next level, but that's not what really kickstarted anime in the first place. I'd say what really got things going initially was like Astro Boy and stuff, Akira and all that. So I think anime would have still taken off. I don't think it would still be as big, but then again, maybe something else would have done what they did. I don't know. I don't know. It's pure speculation. So I still think anime would be big. Unfortunately, I got a small time summer job. Oh my god, you have a job of all people, Shadow, a job? I'm not convinced. Favorite Ghibli movie? Probably Ponyo, I think. How are you finding season 2 of Angel Next Door? I think it's great. I love the current season. Without Dragon Ball, I don't think anime will be as popular in the West. So, like, obviously, Dragon Ball has made a significant cultural impact, like it or not, yes. Now, the thing is, you can't really tell what would happen if you just erase a show, because if a show just stops existing, yes, obviously there's going to be an impact, but you can't tell what would have taken its place, what could have been, like, what would have come from that as like a side effect. But you can definitely say, like, because this show happened, we saw these things happen resulting from it. One Piece hasn't had any impact on anime. That's a ridiculously stupid take. Like, obviously, that's trolling. What do I think about Roxy marrying Rudius? I don't know. I dropped the series. I don't even know. Dude, that was a big spoiler, but I don't even care because that's gonna piss some people off, though. That's gonna piss some people off because there's people watching the show in chat. Yeah, that's gonna piss some people off because I just read that out loud without a warning. Be careful with that. Do I think Mikey from Tokyo Revengers beats? I think power scaling is silly in my opinion. Why am I dropping so many animes? So I have a life. I have limited time. I actually care about enjoying myself. If I don't like something, I'm not going to wait for it to get better. I'm not going to finish it to try and decide if it's the worst thing I've ever seen. I'm going to save my time, save my energy, and go find something better. What do I think is the secret to the second body of Daniel Park? I have no idea what that is. I don't know what that is. Bro, describe One Piece and what's what? Wait, what? What if I share some life force with you? I don't need life. I have limited time. What is your favorite place for eats? I cook myself. Almost everything I eat, I cook myself. Eating out is a very, very rare thing for me. I don't get why people lie about how many episodes they have watched to mess timing up. I mean, I don't know. To sound like they watch more shows. I don't know. Maybe it's an insecurity thing. What's your thoughts on ReZero? I liked the first season. Second was okay. Third was better. And fourth, I'm taking a break. Read manhwa. You really like it. I'm not going to read the manhwa. I don't read fiction personally. It's not my thing. The anime Monsters Peak. I think it's really good. I think it's pretty good. It's a slow burn, but good. What's a furthest episode count you got into a show before liking it? If I don't like if I don't like a show within the first one or two episodes, I'm probably out. Favorite anime movie? Oh man, I don't know. That's I don't know. Maybe a Digimon movie or something. Maybe Kizuna. I don't know. That's a list, man. Gurren Lagann couldn't do it. I tried it. I knew I didn't. I wasn't for me. Shangri-La, the first season is good. The second season is still good, but not as good as the first. Digimon movie. Okay, but like which Digimon movie? Are we talking about our war game? Are we talking about Kizuna? Because like I said, Kizuna. Because that movie like emotionally devastated my will to live. How far do you get in what in Gurren Lagann? First episode, I knew it wasn't going to be my thing. JoJo's. I love the first four parts. Every part has been better, but I'm taking a break for now. Is Erased on my top five? I don't have a top. Oh no. Erased is a good show. Good show. Top five saddest? Not a chance in hell. Sad? Erased? Not close. Not even close. Are you kidding? Tying the knot with the Yamagami sisters. It's fine. It's fine. I got through it. I passed the time. You missed out. You just need one more episode. I can tell if I'm gonna like a show pretty quickly. The amount of people who say, "Oh, you're gonna love it," it's peak. No, people don't know my taste. You guys just don't know my taste. It's fine. Growing up on Digimon as a child and revisiting as an adult with Kizuna as peak. Like, I still need to go finish all the movie, like everything that comes after that. But watching Kizuna, like after experiencing Digimon as a kid, that messed me up. That actually messed me up. You're on season 3 of Mob Psycho so far. It's an 8.4. I give it like a 9 plus, like 9.5 even. He went from digging holes to fighting mechas. I mean, cool. I'm not really that into mechas in general. Not saying mechas are bad. It's just I'm not usually into the mecha genre that much. Your saddest anime I've seen? I don't know, man. I just say Digimon Kizuna as like a default just because the nostalgia, childhood factor, and how it affected me. Like it just has some. It ties back to a lot of stuff I grew up with. Have I watched Kiss Knifer? I have. I think it's pretty good. Did I watch Heavenly Delusion? No, that I haven't. Your parents didn't hug you when you were little, did they? And he was a good babe. Like what? Dude, are you one of those people who like can't handle people liking different stuff? Are you one of those kids? I've seen most of the peak anime. Now I stopped watching for like 4 months. I want to get back. Okay, what should you watch? I don't know what you've seen though. Like, are you looking for something romancy? Are you looking for something battle shonen-y? Are you looking for something spooky? Like, are you looking for something like Parasite, some horror action? Are you looking for like a journey of revenge and like war, like Vinland Saga? Are you looking for espionage, sabotage, and like something more political, like Code Geass, or well, what are you going for? Dino King was my favorite. Dino King was fire. Have I watched JoJo's? I've seen the first four parts. Are you a okay. I'm gonna ignoring that. Is Mihawk the strongest swordsman? Yes. Favorite fan of romance? Yes, definitely. Okay, so you want action. So if you're looking at current stuff, I would try Sentence to Be a Hero. That is a great show from the winter season of 2026. It's like one of the good ones this year. If you want something airing right now, Marriage Toxin is a shonen romance, like it's an action shonen romance, but the action is good. The action is good. Uh, the quintessential quintuplets, it's pretty good. I liked it. Like it's a good multi-root. It's one of the only multi-root romance I thought was worth the time. My 12-year-old sister is getting into anime. I'm gonna recommend Rosario Vampire and Berserk. Why Berserk? Rosario Vampire, I kind of get. A lot of teenage girls like vampires, but like, why Berserk? Just telling you, but you should read Steel Ball Run. I'm not going to. I'm not. I don't read manga. You like love anime? Yeah, I like love anime. Marriage Toxin has been Marriage Toxin has been solid so far. I'm happy with it. What do you guys think of ReZero? I liked it before. Now I need a break from it. I'll go back. I'll give it a second shot later. Berserk is kid friendly. Okay, it's not kid friendly to the kids in it. Is Dress Up Darling good? I think the first season was good. The second season I found disappointing for me. Suki ga Kire or Real Life. I haven't seen Suka. Real Life, I kind of forget. I watched it, but it's kind of vague in my mind at this point. Have I seen Kingdom of Ruin? Not ye. Oh, I've seen a couple episodes to know what it's about. Kingdom of Ruin is a bit of a hard watch. If you know, you know. Do I think ReZero is top three? Not even remotely close. So far away from the discussion, I can't like it. No, definitely not. I just turned into a bread Guillaume. Okay. What do I think is the most LARP? I like again. Are you using LARP at like? Can you define LARP again? Because you guys keep changing the term. For me, LARP means live action role play. So it's. I don't think that's. I think it's like what a bad show or something. I haven't seen ReZero. Is it good? I liked it more at the beginning than now. If someone asked you to recommend the show without telling you what they're into, what would I give? I would give a few suggestions that are generally popular and have a good chance of success. So, like Vinland Saga, Ranking of Kings, Full Metal Alchemist, these shows all have different themes, different styles, and are generally very successful. So, there's a good chance they'll like something. How you doing? We're doing pretty good, Owls. Where are you? I'm in Canada. You know where I'm from, Shadow. Instead of Berserk, I'd recommend High School DxD. Okay, we know you're trolling, Sean. Did I watch Ashita no Joe? Not yet. It is on my list, though. Monogatari, if you mean Ori Monogatari, I loved it. Baki Monogatari, I dropped it. High School DxD's peak, dropped it as well. Top five, I don't have a top five. I watch a show, I enjoy it, I move on to the next thing. I don't rate it, I don't typically rate it or rank it, I just enjoy things. So if you want romance recommendations, I'll give you 5 random ones. I'll give you Angel Next Door, Go Sick, My Love Story, Snow White with Red Hair, Sign of Affection. That should keep you busy. Food Wars is overhated. I like Food Wars. The food is good. The food looks delicious. Do I remember when I first started showing up to stream? Unfortunately, maybe, possibly, like a few months ago. Like not watching anime, but talking about and making things up. So the thing is, OJ, I don't really concern myself with people who want to cause drama for no reason. Like, if you want to pretend you know a show to start debates on things that I don't care about, I'm going to ignore you. Like, that's really it. I don't particularly pay attention to those kinds of LARPers or drama starters or people who like. I think it's a waste of energy. Favorite Luffy gear? Snake Man. Is JoJo's Peak? I think it's pretty good. Is Neon Genesis good? Okay, I'll say it this way. I could not get into Neon Genesis, but generally speaking, it performs very well. There's a big fan base for it. Brother has no. I like to keep my cortisol, my stress levels at 0. I am not. I don't need the drama. Bunny Girl, I dropped in on episode 1, or 2, so I don't know. Have I seen Wand and yeah? I am up to date with Wand and Sword. I think it's pretty fun. I've heard some critiques. I think it's pretty fun. Just for that, JoJo's answer, I'm a folly, and I appreciate that. I'm gonna get to part 5 eventually. Can I recommend some isekais? I'll give you a few. You've seen most big ones, so you've probably seen Overlord, Log Horizon, Slime, ReZero, all those, I imagine. Uh, How about the wrong way to use healing magic? That's pretty good. Digimon is an isekai. I love. I can't speak enough about Digimon personally. Vending machine is actually better than you might expect. Vending machine is better than you might expect. I don't think it's peak, but it's not bad. If someone just wants fights, no powers, Windbreaker. Oh, yeah, Windbreaker. Yes. One and Sword season 2 felt rushed. I'm not bothered by the pacing. I'm having a good time with it, honestly. Can you tell some underrated romance? So underrated, the issue with that term is it's contextual. It doesn't actually mean anything. So if you want good romance, I will give you good romance. Sign of Affection, My Love Story, Snow White with Red Hair, Ghostic, The Ice Guy and His Cool Female Colleague, Love Through a Prism, Love Wacky. Love Wacky's a good show. That's a good show. I'm just saying, but once you get to part 5, it's peak, but sometimes it's a little freaky. I've enjoyed every part. Like every part for me has been better than the previous part. Between the big three, what's your favorite? Oh, magic system. The Naruto uses chakra. Bleach uses like you know, uh, multiple different things. For like Soul Reaper powers, you have like hollows and stuff. Yeah, like you have so many different races with different power systems, and then One Piece you have hockey and devil fruits. So like, there's no magic. But besides that, I guess probably One Piece. I think hockey and devil fruits. You're gonna start free run season 2. Is it as good as the first? It's good, but I don't think it's as good as the first one. LARP means when you pretend to. Yeah. So someone already explained how the current definition of LARP. It's not the term I'm used to using. Usually, it means live action role play. Weki and Zatch Bell. Oh, Zatch Bell is another good one for sure. Do I think Monster is good? Yes, I do. It's slow, but it's good. Uh, Yen is one of the best power systems. Yeah, I think he meant Nen. I do love Nen, but Alchemy is my go-to. Prison School's peak. I dropped it. No, I can't. I dropped it immediately. You love Hunter x Hunter. Can you give me another good shonen? And can I watch? Okay, so if you want a similar power system with a lot of flexibility and creativity and that kind of thing, honestly, have you seen Fullmetal Alchemist? And if you want something, like, you can also try something like Maji, which is like it's Maji's also pretty good. Uh, Low key beef in the chat. Is there beef? Really? Why don't I watch any of the weird animes? Because I don't like ecchi. I'm not into ecchi. What show deserves a season 2? The the issue is a lot of shows I watch, I want to see continued, but it's not so much a season 2. It's more like just a new season. What do I need a season 2 of? Well, you know what? So then that's already getting a season 2. What do I need? What do I need that's getting a specifically season 2? Like JJK is past season 2. Like most shows I'm watching have passed that point. Love is War's past 2 seasons. So again, that doesn't. They're specifically asking for season 2. Is Fullmetal Alchemist a must watch? I don't believe in must watches. I don't believe in a must watch. I think depending on the kind of shows you like if you're really into mechas, if you're really into horror, if you're really into a certain category or subcategory, there might be certain titles that'd be like, okay, if you love this, you should really check this out. But in general, I don't believe in a must watch. I do think Full Metal is a fantastic series. More Than a Married Couple. More Than a Married Couple is already getting a season 2, I think, and I think it's fine. I don't think it's great. What's an otaku? Because apparently it's not someone obsessed with anime, manga, and or video games. I mean, an otaku tends to refer to someone who is really enthusiastic or obsessed with Japanese or anime culture, kind of. I think God of High School and God of High School, yes. I would like a season 2 of God of High School. Gachakuda, I'm pretty sure, is already going to get a season 2. I'm pretty sure. What do I think is an underappreciated monster tamer series? So, like, again, underappreciated, it's the same thing as underrated. It's contextual. Monster Tamer? Monster Tamer. Ah. I don't watch that many Monster Tamers, actually. Like, most of them are. I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking. I clearly don't watch that many because I'm struggling with this one. Why are footballers freaky? They're not. I'm into open world exploring and very odd and quirky characters. So you like open world exploring with quirks? Have you seen Doctor Stone? Because they got some quirky characters in there, and that's like rebuilding civilization. Do I think real life versions of animes are bad? So like live actions. I'm not against live actions. I think most of them come out bad, but I'm not against a live action being done well. If you include like the manga team, the people involved in creating the project, uh, with the decisions for the live action, I think it could come out a lot better. We've seen what the One Piece live action can do. Gachakuda or Kaiju number 8, Gachakuda. Gachakuda. And also, Kaiju number 8 already has 2 seasons. I'm into open world exploring. I already read that one, sorry. I'm gonna go to work at 5:30 a.m. What do you mean? Just don't you take like 4 Red Bulls or something, or 4 monsters to stay awake? Bleach's live action is. I haven't seen the Bleach live action. God of High School needs a remake. They stuffed like 120 chapters into 13 episodes. It did feel rushed. I had fun with it, but it did feel rushed. Is solo leveling a monster tamer? I would say yes, but it's the thing is, it's mostly like 1 or 2 people that are doing like the taming, especially mostly Jinwoo. I'm not sure it'd really be a monster tamer series as much as a series where there's monster tamers in it. Kinda. Have I watched Saber? I've seen. Do you mean Saber, the character from Fate Stay Night? Then yes. Or like from not necessarily just Fate Stay Night, but like Fate. Have you tried solo leveling live action? I have not. I don't think I will. As someone whose favorite sports anime is Blue Lock, what sports anime should I watch? Have you seen Awashi? Have you seen ReZero? I have, but I'm taking a break with season 4. You walked past a bin and found solo leveling for some reason. So like in the garbage? Okay, then keep it, I guess. Free manga? Take it. Bleach live action is Buns. I never watched it, so I can't really speak on it. Harumball ruining football. I don't know who Harumball is. Do you know Love is War is getting a movie? I did hear about that. Yes, I did hear about it. I've heard how Ashley. I heard it's pretty good. I liked it. I liked it. I think it's. I actually liked it more than Blue Lock. It's not super powery like Kuroko and Blue Lock, but it's like a lot. It's more storytelling and character building. Have I watched Kiss Sniper? I have. Also pretty good. Shangri-La, I also like that as well, but season 2 wasn't as good as the first one. You already said hi. Anyways, should anime finales be presented as movies? Not necessarily. I don't think they have to be. I'm cutting them because I told they are starting to kill me after a trip to A&E, so I can't. You're cut. Okay, good, good. Without Sasuke's existence, Naruto's growth wouldn't be possible. Well, again, if you get rid of Sasuke without considering, like you can't just remove a character and then like just like ignore, like the story would be different. The story would be different. You can't just delete something and then like not factor in how like write something else in there. Otherwise, the story makes no sense. What goals do I like seeing being accomplished in isekais? I don't really necessarily care per se. I don't have like, oh, it needs to be like a strength isekai, like a, you know, going off and building your own little quiet town or something, or becoming the strongest or whatever. I just want to enjoy the story. Regardless of the story being told, I just want to enjoy it. So whether it's a fighting series, a slice of life series, a romance series, just make it fun. Make it fun, and I'll care. You're looking forward to JJK? Yeah, I like the last season, so I'll watch the next one whenever it comes out. Darling in the Franxx. I dropped both of those. I dropped Darling and Buddy Girl. Those are not my kind of shows. Did I watch Gals Can't Be an Otaku? I dropped that in the first 10 minutes. I knew in the first 10 minutes I was not going to like this. Dropped it immediately. You just started Death Note for a few days ago. You're on episode 18. You're loving it so far? Hold that thought. Have I seen the Slime movie? I have. Oh, wait. I think I have. I think I have. I'll double check, but I think I have. JJK season 3, director is leaving season 4. Wouldn't look as good. Do we know who the new director is? Just because we're getting a new director doesn't mean the new director is bad. They might be very good. Marriage Talks and very good. Have I watched Fire Force? I did. I didn't like most of it. The first season was great. The ending was fantastic. I'm kidding. What's the best thing to look for in an anime, preferably a fighting one? But so again, like Dio, I am very, very open. It's not like I'm looking for the best animation. I'm not looking for superpowers. Yeah, I'm fine with there being powers. I'm fine with straight hands. I'm fine with crazy transformations. I'm fine with like great world building or simple stories. I can watch something like Hunter x Hunter. I can watch something like Solo Leveling. I can watch something like Vinland Saga. I'm fine with all of it. I just need something to be attached to. I need something to care about. It could be simple, it could be deep, could be whatever. I need to care. Even if, okay, so for example, Baki. Baki's a fighting series. The reason I dropped Baki is because the story is simple and I didn't care about anybody. Solo Leveling is also basically a pure fighting series. Demon Slayer, also pretty much a pure fighting series. As long as I have something in the show I can get attached to, something to invest in, I'll get on board. Or are you attached to on Solo Leveling? So for me, with Solo Leveling, what really gets me attached? I really like seeing all the different like creatures, like all the different kind of nemesis that come up, and like Jinwoo's like basically rapidly approaching this like almost god tier level entity, and he's not just gonna dog walk everything forever. Right? There's got to be building up to some sort of incredible nemesis. So I'm curious about that as well. But also, it's one of those shows that's highly engaging, but I could also turn my brain off and just have a good time. Like the story is simple. I can just relax and have a good time. But what gets me invested more than like another fighting series that doesn't hold my interest is it feels like it's building to something more interesting. Could I beat Thorfinn in a fight? Well, he's manga, so yeah, he's a piece of paper. What's the greatest work of fiction ever? I have no idea. That's a personal preference thing. Did I know Code Geass is shoujo? I get you're not the first person to say this. I don't get it, but okay. My favorite episode is episode 8, solely because I'll take a potato. Oh yeah, the potato chip scene I think is at this point. Bocchi the Rock. I still need to watch Bocchi the Rock. What are 3 good romance shows to start with? Okay. Sign of Affection, My Love Story, The Ice Guy and His Cool Female Colleague. What about Bocchi the Rock? I already answered that one. Which watch I dropped right away because I can tell I wasn't into it. It took me 2 episodes to drop it. Ragnar Crimson, I still need to try. I will eventually try it. Future Diaries is an interesting one because I like the concept more than the execution. So I didn't love the show, but the ideas behind it are interesting. Where do I get your recommendations? I've been watching anime for over 30 years. So like I just have a stockpile of shows to catch up on. Plus the new stuff coming out. Inazuma, I still need to watch Inazuma. Demons of the Shadow Realm is good. I don't think it's peak. I don't think it's as good as Full Metal, but it's good. How do you think the execution should have gone? Future. So I watched Future Diaries like years ago. And I think it's been at least 15 years, 14, 15 years since I've seen that series. So I would have to like look back and see what I would change. To be honest, I do remember not particularly caring for the characters that much, but the idea of like getting the text messages telling you what's going to happen, that was interesting to me. Like you can tell what's going to happen, and then like you respond in the future changes. Like that was cool. That was cool to me. And then when you're like your text stop, like oh, you're gonna die. Like that idea is cool. But it's probably going to be making the characters more compelling in some way. Tokyo Revengers or Windbreaker. Windbreaker clears. Enies Lobby or Zuko Redemption. Zuko Redemption. Favorite opening. Masterful Cat is depressed again today. Should I watch JoJo's? I like JoJo's, though a lot of people complain about the first part, which is perfectly understandable. If you have trouble with the first part, you could just read up on what happens and then go to part two. Part two, you should be good to go. But you could also try part one, but part one doesn't tend to land with most people. It was fine for me. Just, might want to at least understand what's going on before you jump ahead. The way demographics are decided by when they publish in the magazine, what group they would read it most. Wait, what? The way demographics are decided. I mean, a show is usually written for a particular audience. So, like, a shonen's going to be a shonen before it's released. Nothing beats Solo Leveling. I don't agree. It's fun, but a lot of things beat it. A lot of things beat it, but it's fun. I can sit back and relax. The worst anime I've watched is definitely Naruto and MHA. I feel like you're rage baiting. Either you haven't seen that many shows or you're rage baiting. Because like, you're allowed to not like those shows. You're allowed to not like them. But to say like they're like the bottom, I don't feel like you've seen that many shows. And yeah, I think I know. Yeah, I know what you mean. So like, I love Dragon Ball Z. You're allowed to not like it. I think it's great. I've been watching anime for like 8 years. Watched Naruto till Pain Arc, and I didn't like it. Okay, so like, why did you watch that far? Because that's hundreds of episodes in. That's hundred. Like, why would you go that far? Favorite time loop? Favorite time loop. Uh, I'm very into like. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know because like I don't particularly like. It's not something. It's not a detail I pay attention to. That's very like I don't. That's very specific. I don't know. Wait. It's not gonna be Fire Force. I don't love Fire Force. I love the ending. I don't love the show. I don't know. Have I watched Wisteria? I'm watching Wisteria. It's pretty good. Give me a weird but good food combo. Hold on. Let me close my door. Let me just do this. Okay. A good food combo. Uh, okay. Here's something you might not expect. Have you had ramen cooked in cream of mushroom soup? What do I think of the ice guy in Wisteria? I actually don't mind him. Like, yeah, he's clearly like cocky and insecure at the same time, but I don't think he's a bad guy. He's not a bad guy. He's just a little bit in his own, a little bit self-obsessed. Now that's a crazy one. Was it good? Wait, which one? Sorry, I lost track. I lost track. Favorite arc in One Piece? Wano. I lost track of the comment. Damn. If you could repeat yourself, broski. The ramen. Oh, yeah. Cream of mushroom soup and ramen. It's actually pretty good. You can also add an egg. You can also add an egg. Thoughts on Overlord? So Overlord, I really like the start. Like the first season was good. I feel like it goes down. First season was the strongest, then two, then three, then four. Personally, the reason Code Geass is a shoujo is the official manga adaptations were published in Kadokawa Monthly. This magazine specifically targets young female demographics. I mean, I don't feel like the content really. It feels like it's suited, like directed towards them, but okay. Japanese cream of mushroom soup ramen, very trendy. Sounds good to me. 3 streams today. I must be dreaming. Well, no, it's our third stream. You would be right. It's our third. Between animation, character writing, and plot, what carries the interest further into a series? It's not going to be animation. It's not going to be animation. The thing is, character writing or plot. I'm going to say character writing. Probably character writing. I think the opposite. It got better as it went on. I feel the opposite, man. I thought it was strongest at the start. Should I watch Marriage Toxin? Yes, I think it's really good. I think it's really good. Would you consider Ash from Pokemon to be an overrated character? I will say this: I've been trying to watch Pokemon the anime, and I don't like Ash. I don't like Ash that much. I feel like his character is annoying a lot of the time. He has moments. He has moments, but good moments don't make you a good character. What anime do I say has the best animation? I don't think there is one, but some series that stand out would be like Violet Evergarden, Unlimited Blade Works. Those are really good. What shows do I think ruined because of fan service? Fire Force suffered a lot. Seven Deadly Sins suffered a lot. Uh, Bunny Girl wasn't over the top, but I didn't like it. Uh, DxD, I couldn't do it. Fairy Tale, so Fairy Tale I didn't drop. Fairy Tale, I think, has low points, not because of the fan service, but I can see why you would complain about it. Like that, I think that's a valid criticism. Godsu no Lion, I don't know Godsu. I know March of the Lion, unless that's like another name for it. I know March of the Lion. I didn't drop Fairy Tale, but I like Fairy Tale, but it definitely has peaks and valleys. Did you await my arrival? I await your departure. I'll tell my hitman to spare you if you watch Nippon Sengoku. Bring it on. You're back. Welcome back, AJ. Okay, so yes, I have seen March of the Lion. I have seen March of the Lion. The fish tomorrow will. The fish tomorrow. What? What? Anyways, how you doing, Joe? What's good? How much longer are you going to be streaming for? Well, let's see. It's currently 6 o'clock. I've been streaming a lot today. I need to get started on the Discord server. I'm gonna say, let's say 25 minutes. I'll do another 25 minutes before I call it. You're back from doing homework. Good on you. The fish tomorrow will always be and find what it takes to get there. Okay. The high school DxD has a good power system. I can't get there. I can't do it. I don't care how good the power system is. I don't care how good the story is. If the fan service the way it is, I can't do it. How do I feel about Tokyo Ghoul past season 1? It didn't hold me. Like I finished it, but like season 1 was definitely the best part of it. Paprika, I still haven't seen. Okatsu, I have. Oh, you're calling me Okatsu. Okay. Okay? This is gonna piss people off. This will piss people off. I could not do Yu Yu Hakusho. I know it gets better later. I can't get to where it gets better. I can't get there. Is the problem. How about Sword Art? I dropped Sword Art. I dropped Sword Art. And I actually got it past season 1. I just don't think it was good past like first half of season 1. Vampire Knight, I haven't seen it. Do I play any anime games? I don't currently because like Naruto games, Dragon Ball games, Seven Deadly Sins, it's all fighting games, and I'm not anti I'm not anti fighting games. I'm just bored of them. I've reached a stage where I need to step away from the fighting games. Hitman says he's 5 minutes away. You might want to change your mind. Send a whole army of Hitmen. I don't care. I haven't seen any zombie romance, so can't say I've seen that. I've seen Zom 100, which is there's a technically a little bit of romance. I wouldn't call it much of a romance series though. We need an actual good open world anime game. I mean, they just released a free to play Seven Deadly Sins game, but I haven't played it. Rank Death Note in all of time. It's like a seven. It's like at most a 7 for me. It's not that great. Demon Slayer. I like it. It's fine. It's good, but like again, good. Attack on Titan. Also, well, Attack on Titan. I like the writing more than Demon Slayer, but not a mega fan. Definitely not a mega fan. Least favorite anime below me. I haven't seen all of them. Like I've seen this one. I've seen One Piece. I've seen Marriage Talks, and I think I haven't seen this one. Slime. I'm watching. Death Note or Vinland clears Death Note by such an incredible margin. It's not even worth discussing. What's your favorite era? I don't have a favorite era because there's good shows at all times. Like pick a season, pick a year, pick whatever. There's good shows constantly. There's never been a period of time where I did not have something like, you know what, this is great. Always. How you doing, Shusha? Favorite arc of what? Like One Piece, Naruto, Seven Deadly Sins. Which one? Ippo is a top sports anime. Ippo is an elite sports anime. There is no okay. So Joe, there is not objectively a goat anime. There never will be. The only thing you could really use as a metric would be like sales. You could look at sales, but like that doesn't mean the show is best. It just means it's made the most money. Which, if you want to say, oh, this was the most profitable series, you could say that. Why, bro, sweaty? What do you mean? What do you mean? Opinion on Gungrave? I still haven't seen Gungrave. If you were only able to watch in this era, what would it be? I have. What do you mean era? Like what do you mean era? Is there any show you gave a second chance to that I enjoyed? Oof, oof. I don't think so. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I don't think so. I like Kuroko. I like Kuroko from the first episode. If you're a My Hero fan, I am. Should you try Ultra? I'm not no, because I'm not really into those. Like again, I'm not into the fighting games anymore. They bore me. Like I'm just stepping away from the genre of arena brawlers, like the JoJo's game, the Saitama, the One Punch Man game. I've stepped away. Are you sitting down? Yeah, I'm sitting down. Should I watch Blue Lock? If you like, so I mean, sure, why not? It's a pretty good soccer show. Ipo over Haikyuu, yes. I do put Ipo over Haikyuu, but not by a lot. But yes, yes. Dragon Ball FighterZ is the only anime fighting game I've ever really liked. If we're talking liked in general, there have been fighting games I've liked. I've just stepped away from the genre because I'm bored of them. But like I've played Budokai 1, Budokai 2, Budokai 3, Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3, Xenoverse 1 and 2, Kakarot. I've played like all the Dragon Ball games. I played Rise of Ninja, Broken Bonds, Ninja Storm. I played all of them. It's not like I've never played them. I'm at a point where I want to step away from them. It's not an arena fighter, it's a battle royale. Even more so. I'm not into it. Not into it. About Your Line April is good. Yes, it is good. It'll probably make you cry. It didn't hit me the way it hit most people, but most people feel it. I like My Hero Academia. Awashi, I like Awashi as well. Pretty good. Actually, it's my favorite soccer series at this point. Thoughts on Black Clover? Answer Sakamoto. I mean, I choose Black Clover over Sakamoto. I've never been the same since Angel Beats. Angel Beats is a show that, as long as you ignore the massive plot hole, very emotionally devastating. You will sob like a baby. You will sob like an absolute child that lost your mom at the mall. Future Gohan holds a special place in my heart. I love Future Gohan. He's great. That's one of my favorite versions of Gohan. Let's see, my boy knows. Yeah, I've been doing this for a while. Have I ever cried? Oh yeah, I've cried. I don't cry often, but yeah, I have. It's been a minute though, because like it takes something. It takes something. What do I think about Your Line April? It's yeah, I already answered you. It's good. Which tons. Angel Beats for one. Clannad. Don't get how people cry to a silent voice. Silent voice did have me tearing a bit. What anime did you cry the most? Probably One Piece. You sound like a less nerdier version of Seth the Pro. I've heard of him. I just don't know who it is. I need a new anime on net. Okay, so luckily my cousin has Netflix, and I spent the weekend at his place. So I was spending like all of the time watching Netflix series. So Love Through a Prism, very good. Uh, Blue Period, pretty good. Uh, Give me a second. Let my brain turn on and start working. Give me a second. Spy. I caught up to Spy Family. That was pretty good. Uh, I'm gonna say Love Through a Prism. I'm gonna say Love Through a Prism. Is Sonic Mania goaded? I haven't played it. What's the best gift I've received from a fan? Probably around $600. Funniest anime funniest Sakamoto Desuka. Haven't you heard of Sakamoto? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on it. There's actually a good amount of stuff on Netflix. I don't use it. I don't have it, but there's a actual pretty good amount of stuff on Netflix. What's your favorite anime? Don't have one. I'm a general fan. I just watch a whole slew of shows. Really, I'm not particularly picky with the ranking sort of thing. Far to the West. I don't think I've seen that one. I don't think I've seen Far to the West. I'll get there eventually because like I go there all the time. Most common. Oh, the most common cosplays. Okay, that now I got. Okay, I got you. I got you. Most common cosplays. All right. Uh, Demon Slayer in general, but especially like honestly, all like Tanjiro. There's a million Tanjiros. There's a million Tanjiros. Zoro is fairly common, but not the most common. Like Tanjiro is one of the most common by far. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Akatsuki, there's always Akatsuki's. It's like a cloak and a ring and a hat. They're everywhere. Like generic, just like generic Akatsuki, not like they're painting their skin blue or making the swords. I'm just talking generic Akatsuki. Oh my god, so many of those. Um, Let me think. Most common. You always got the Naruto, like the Naruto in general. AOT. There's always a couple of. There's always AOT like jackets. Always. Not all of them have the gear, but there's always a bunch of jackets. Luffy. There's a million Luffys. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of Luffys. A whole bunch of Luffys. Far to the West is Vinland Saga. Oh, okay. I didn't know it was a Vinland Saga reference, but Vinland Saga is great. Also, Joe, thank you for the boxing gloves. Edge Runners and Blue Period, so good. Edge Runners is pretty good. Blue Period, very good. Uh, but yeah, Love Through a Prism, very good. Yeah, you haven't seen a Blue Box. You could also watch Blue Box. Also, what's with all the blue? Blue Exorcist, Blue Period, Blue Killer, Blue Box. Why all the what's with the blue? There's so blue. There's so much blue. That Fire Witch girl, I forgot her name, Mega something. The Fire Witch girl. Which series are we talking about? Oh, and Hunter x Hunter. Fire Witch. Wait, are you talking about Fire Witch? Are you talking about the girl from Greed Island? She wasn't a witch. Blue Box is your favorite romance anime. Can't wait for season 2. It's definitely not going to be my favorite. Also, Joe, thank you for the 31 roses. That's a lot of roses. Um, it's not my favorite because it's a bit childish. It's pretty, it's fun, but it's also frustrating. The characters frustrate me. Uh, what's the poster behind? So those aren't posters. Those are paintings. Those are paintings. We have Black Clover. We have One Piece. I have AOT, Astro Boy, and I have another One Piece one on the way. Is there any mainstream anime that you haven't actually watched? Oh, there's a bunch. Oh, there's so many. So many. Uh, yeah. Oh my, I don't even know where to actually begin with that. I'll just pick one. What's a big one I haven't watched yet? Inazuma 11? That's a pretty big one I haven't watched. No. Oh, a mage? Wait, a mage and Hunter Hunter. Hunter x Hunter doesn't have mages. They have hunters. Can you elaborate? Have I seen Bleach? I love Bleach. Christos, thank you for the follow. Tanaka Kun is listless as a good slice of life. I feel like the name I think I know Tanaka Kun, but I think I know it by a different name. Favorite arc in Hunter x Hunter? It's always Your Canoe, Greed Island. Take your no, sorry, Your Canoe, Chimera, and take your pick. I always rotate. Niche is contextual. There is no such thing as niche. It really depends who you're asking. Because like some people will say like Zatch Bell is niche. Zatch Bell's not niche. It's just like over 20 years old, so people forgot about it. So usually you're just gonna pick something old, like Monster, Fist. Actually, not Fist of the North Star. Law of Weki. Law of Weki is good. MHA or Hunter x Hunter? Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, I'm going with Hunter x Hunter. Here's a question: which anime do you think has the best filler? So like, I don't know because I don't always watch the filler. Like Yu-Gi-Oh's got some good filler arcs, sure, but I don't always watch fillers, nor do I keep track of it. A rate Bakugo? You mean I assume you meant Bakugo, the character from Hero Academia. Oh, I really like Bakugo. He's like in somewhere between like a high eights to low nines for me. He's solid. Megumi, that's her. Oh, Megumi. What are we talking about Megumi for? Zatch Bell was one of my first animes. Yeah, Zatch Bell is great. It still holds up in my opinion. I know the worst filler arc, Bound arc in Bleach. As bad as the Bound arc is for me, I don't think it's going to be the worst filler I've ever seen. Oh yeah, One Piece being niche, I'm sure. Yeah, the most popular manga in history. Very niche. Japanese cartoons for hours on it. What do you mean? We're not. There's no arguing going on here. We're just talking about anime. Hinata or Sakura. I mean, if we're just picking who we like more, then probably Hinata. But also depends. If we're talking Shippuden, like no OG Shippuden, then Hinata. If we're talking Boruto, probably Sakura, actually. Could I recommend a hidden gem? A hidden gem? I mean, that's very vague. That's very vague. I just mentioned Law of Weki. I'm gonna try Law of Weki. Or Kotaro-san Lives Alone. I dropped Bleach after the Bound arc. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's filler. You could have skipped it, but okay. Charlotte, pretty good. Yeah, I've seen it. Based on visual, I haven't seen any visual novels, not a single one. Fairy Tail is A tier. I don't think Fairy Tail is A tier. I will give it S tier for music. I don't give it A tier for the show, but I'll give it S tier for the music. Monthly Girl Nozaki-kun, I've seen it. I don't think it's a gem though. I don't think it's a gem. Like I liked it, but I wouldn't go that far. Which quintuplet do I think Futaro should have picked? The right one. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but I think he picked the right one. Thank you, Blackpool. Who's oh, there he is. Slime your barber. Well, what? What do you guys have against my barber? What? Have I seen Steins Gate? I couldn't do it. I dropped it 3 times. Nippon Sengoku is actually a real hidden gem. You are obsessed. I think you actually have a problem. You might need a therapist. The quintuplets manga is unironically amazing. It's a good show. I don't read the manga. It's a good show. Have I seen? Oh, you're funny. You're funny. You they're going to bring it back. You're not bringing that back. Bringing back that meme, dude. It's done. It's done. Fairy Tail is good, but S tier is like One Piece, AOT level. I said S tier for music. I said S tier for the music. Not for the show. For the music. I think Fairy Tail has better music than all of them. I don't think it's better than One Piece. I don't think Fairy Tail's better than One Piece. But I also put AOT under Fairy Tail. All hail Lelouch. I'm gonna not hail anybody. A therapist wouldn't help at this point. You need to try. You need to try. Oh yeah, exactly. The music is top. Weakest point of One Piece, the pacing. I don't think anyone's gonna disagree. The pacing is the worst part. Fairy Tail is mid. I don't think it's mid. But again, peaks and valleys. It has highs and lows. I'm giving the music an S. Which anime do I think has the most intriguing first episode? I have no idea because I've seen like 1,000 first episodes. Like I don't know. Like I don't know where to start with that. Like I can name shows with a good first episode. Like Erased is good, but is it the best? I wouldn't say so. AOT, definitely a good first episode, no doubt about that. Is it going to be my favorite? I'm not so sure. One Piece, fun first episode. Again, I don't think it's going to be my favorite first episode. Brotherhood was a great first episode as well. What shows comedy compares to pre-time skip One Piece? Compares to in like style or quality? Because like if we're talking about what's the funniest, Sakamoto Desuka is my favorite. Naruto does have a good first episode. Yeah, it's not going to be my favorite first episode. It is a good first episode. Have I ever dropped an anime because the new season was bad? No. I mean, I'm watching Promised Neverland right now. I watched Tokyo Ghoul. Those have bad newer seasons, apparently. I'm not gonna lie, I hate JoJo's with a passion. I feel like getting passionate about hating a show takes too much energy, too much stress. Konosuba, I'm not gonna watch Konosuba. I have watched JoJo's Part 1 and 2, but it was just mid in my opinion. And you're allowed to not like it. You are allowed to not like it. SAO didn't like that one much at all. Eminence in Shadow did not like that. I like that less than SAO, actually. If the entire show is like that, one piece of paper clip, then I'll be looking forward to it. One piece of paper clip. Is that a typo or something? Promise Neverland Season 2 is really that bad. I'm thinking of starting it. I'm going to get there. I'm almost done Season 1. Why are you not going to watch Konosuba? Because I've seen enough of it to know that I know it's not my thing. Like, I don't have to watch a show in depth to know this is not going to be for me. Is Scientific Railgun worth... Yes! Yes, Scientific Railgun is worth the watch. It is pretty good. Real ones only watch the first 4 episodes of JoJo. What do you mean? I like the first part of JoJo's. Uh, Tell that commenter that JoJo's Part 3 is much better. I mean, I do think Part 3 is better, but I also think Part 2 is good. So, like, if we're gonna have different takes, like, he clearly didn't like Part 2. I like Part 2. It's true, I don't really like ecchi in general. What's your top 5? I don't have a top 5. I'm a general fan. I just like to enjoy things and talk about those things. Have you finished One Piece? Oda hasn't finished One Piece. No one's finished One Piece. What is the first and fourth anime in the picture? One, two, three, four. That is reincarnated as a slime season 4. What's the most miles you have ran? Ran. I usually measure in kilometers, but I can convert. I can do the math. Uh, Probably in the neighborhood of like 7 or 8. I haven't done like a half marathon or anything yet. Are you attending Daniel's birthday? Probably not. I don't know who Daniel is. I kind of want a filler episode for JJK. They did for the end of season 1. I actually forgot what did they? I forgot. Uh, when is my birthday? Not for a very long time. We have months and months and months. So you got time, dude. What is your opinion on the best anime? It doesn't exist. There is no best anime. Do I read manga? Unfortunately, not Charlie. I just watch anime. I exclusively read nonfiction. The baseball. Oh, wait, the baseball game. Oh, the baseball game. I remember the baseball game. That was kind of fun. That was all right. You're not attending my birthday? No. I'm sitting at home. Fairy Tale. Yeah, I watched Fairy Tale. I even watched 100 Year Quest. Unfortunately, even though I think it's bad. 100 Year Quest was bad. That was just bad. The only reason why people hate on SAO is because they can't get past the Alpha mark. So no, Blue Fire, I disagree because guess what? I got past it. I didn't like Alpha. I didn't like Sword Art Online. I did not finish Alicization. I also watched Gun Gale. So no, people just like different things, and getting upset that people like different things, you get over it. I thought you were Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt, what? Okay, I think that might be a new one. Favorite Yuri? Unfortunately, I actually have not watched much Yuri. Like I'm open to watching Yuri, but I really have not watched many. Like I genuinely don't know because like I've been asked, I don't have a lot of Yuris in my watch list, but I'm completely fine with it. Is there an anime you dropped you would give a second chance? Probably not. Like once I drop it, it's usually gone. So Nana, I tried it and it irked me. Two things about it really bugged me. The art style really, there's something about it. There's something about it that makes me uncomfortable. And second is the first Nana, not the darker, edgier music Nana. The first one. I don't like her. I don't like her. Like it was annoying enough that I couldn't get into it. Watch Bloom Into You and Citrus. I dropped Citrus. Bloom Into You I haven't seen, so I could try that one. You should watch I'm in Love with a Villainess. I dropped it immediately. Did not like it. Dropped it immediately. I'm new to anime. I've seen MHA AOT, so shonen. Okay, so you could try Kuroko or Haikyuu or Ippo for sports. You could try Mob Psycho is really good. Mashal is also like action comedy. You're the first I've heard that from. I loved Einkrad, Muscled Alfheim, GGO, adored Rosario. Yeah, I couldn't do SAO. Do I have recommendations? I just gave a whole bunch. So yeah, never drop an anime, always drop an anime. What do I think about So Cowboy Bebop, I actually just started. I finished like 3 episodes, and I'm gonna keep going. Ponyo is really good. Yes, Ponyo is really good. Which anime were you unsure about at first, but you ended up loving? I do have an answer for this. I do have an answer for this. Let me think for a minute. An anime that I was unsure at first, but I ended up loving. Loving is a big word, but I know I have something. I am going to go with Odd Taxi. I think Odd Taxi. Tell me what you think when I drop in another. Wait, what? Cowboy. Yeah. So I haven't watched Cowboy Bebop in a little bit because I've been away, but I will keep going. I will keep going. Is there actually more to life than gaming and anime? Yes. What is your favorite Ghibli film? Probably Ponyo, actually. It might be Ponyo, but I also haven't seen every Ghibli movie. Have I watched Fable? I haven't watched Fable, but I've played the Fable games, and the Fable games are a lot of fun. I don't think they're related, but they're fun. What are good shows you're giving to your friends who are new to the medium? So all of my friends are already nerds. Uh, just being straight with you, all my friends are already nerds and watch anime, so like I don't really need to give them new stuff. I also know their taste, and usually we prefer like there's some commonalities between our preferences, but we also watch very different things. But if someone was new, I would just pick something popular. Well, if it's a friend, that means I know what they like, right? I know they like Star Wars. I know they like world history. I know they like you know maybe detective stuff. I'm gonna pick something that matches those interests. I'm gonna choose Pony over Princess Mononoke personally. Have you watched the most anime out of you and your friends? Yes. But I'm also one of the only content creators for my friends. And because I make content on anime, it makes sense that I keep fairly up to date on more series than they do. I swear if I don't see my Borderlands, I'm gonna, you know what? No Borderlands ever. You're banned. Uh, you're just banned. They like world history. I recommend them. Nippon. Oh, you're funny. You're hilarious. You're hilarious. You have an obsession, man. Have I watched Tomodachi? No, I have not watched Tomodachi yet. Black Lagoon. Black Lagoon is a classic still. Yes. So Ponyo. So Ponyo is about this man who abandoned society because like he's given up on humans to go live under the sea, and like he's kind of like a wizard type deal. He has magic and stuff. And one of his like talking like I think it was like a talking fish. Right? I think it was a fish. And then like this fish wanted to like go interact with humans. They wanted to see what life is like on land. So they go to they escape. They flee and like turn into a human and start living life with humans. But then like the wizard can't have this. So he like tries to bring him back home. Almost kind of it's very Little Mermaid vibe. It's very Little Mermaid vibe. Have I Borderlands stream with bread when? You're banned too. No bread, no Borderlands, you're banned. So if you like the story of Little Mermaid, you'd probably like Ponyo, to be honest. Uh, I'm new to anime. Oh wait, I'm now an anime addict. I have watched JJK, Death Note, Hero Academia, and JJK Death. My okay, I feel like you wrote Death Note twice there. Any suggestions? So Shonen. Uh, Mashal, Ranking of Kings, Finland Saga, Demon Slayer, Soul Leveling, that kind of deal. What is this chat about? A lot of anime and a bit of gym, and some cosplay as well. Borderlands is my favorite. Yeah, Breaderlands. Okay, all right. Someone's gone off the deep end. Someone has gone off the deep end. Also, I said I was going to end the stream a minute ago. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna set a timer. I'm gonna set a timer on my computer for 6:40. At 6:40, I'm getting off. Thank you for adding it to my watch list. Awesome. Anytime, Harry. Anytime. I love giving recommendations when I can. See. Thoughts on the Mecha Titan Gurren Neon Genesis? I couldn't get into them. They're not really my vibe. But if you want good mechas, I have good mechas. But like, I just never got into those specifically. Like Iron Blooded Orphans, very good. Big Bang Bravern, very good. Eureka 7, very good. Mistress Conan, I have not seen Mistress Conan. There's a lot of shows I haven't seen, but I've also like there's a lot of shows I have and a lot of shows I haven't. It's kind of y'all should watch this underground anime called. Well, yeah. The amount of times in chat people have to be like, yeah, underground anime, One Piece. I feel like you guys use that joke a bit too much. A bit too much. Like it can be funny, but if you use it multiple times a stream, I've seen mainstream anime. You've seen most mainstream anime. So this is actually a bad take because it's always the people who think they've seen all. All right, you know what? Go watch Zatch Bell, Law of Weki, Inuyashiki, Platinum End. That should keep you busy. Is ReZero overrated? Overrated is not a real thing. It's just subjective takes. Some people love it, some people hate it. I like parts of it. I don't love all of it. Low key, most of your takes are pure rage bait, and it's working. Are my takes okay? What of my takes are rage bait? Name one take that I have given to you that's rage bait. Eureka 7 is pretty good. Did I watch the case study of Vanitas? Not yet. I will eventually. I will eventually. Is Endeavor a more deserving number one than All Might because he's passing the torch? No, I don't think he's more deserving than All Might. I will, however, say that I love Endeavor's character development and overall story. I think it's fantastically executed. AOT is overrated. Kogias peak of. I don't agree. So like overrated. Don't care. Do I love AOT? No. Is it good? Sure. Kogias, is it well written? Absolutely. Did I enjoy it? I couldn't get through it. I've been watching anime for over 30 years. Would I rather be able to watch 10 animes of your choice for the first time? Instant death. Instant death. I'll pass. Light or L? L easily. How much fan service ruins it? Okay, so you have to look at the context of fan service because there's different amounts. There's how in your face it is. Like, is it how subtle is it? What type is it? Uh, like, for example, are we talking about high school girls and their clothes falling off? Are we talking about like characters doing things that aren't really necessary for the show, but really get the fans excited? Like Nanami smashing a guy into a wall and then grabbing him by the hair and like doing that thing. Like that's fan service. That's clear fan service. But like, boy, did that go viral. Eureka 7 or Blood Orphans? Oof, I'm gonna go with Blood Orphans. So like Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest is just bad. Like that's not like that was just bad. 100 Year Quest was awful. I have not read Berserk. I've watched it, and depending on which one you're talking about, it's either good or horrendous. High School DxD would be a 10 on 10 if it didn't have all the nudity. So like if it didn't have all the ecchi stuff, I would actually give it a fair shot. Have I seen Gundam Seed Destiny? I have not. But I'm also like, I'm not really diving deep down the Gundam rabbit hole. I've watched a couple, but I'm not really deep into it. Would I ever read a manga? I've read manga. I just no longer read them. It's not my thing. It's dash dash dash. I remember I called you dash dash dash. You thought it was funny. Unfortunately, I don't have a ranking. And I also don't read any manga. So like, I just watch anime. Windbreaker's really good. 100 Year Quest and Fairy Tail manga are both so much better than the anime. So the Fairy Tail anime I liked. It's just it has highs and lows. 100 Year Quest was just bad. That was just wow. How do you ruin that? Good night, Osama. What is Ponyo about? Oh, you missed it. Okay. So if you've seen Little Mermaid, so like, there's a little not a civilization, but like someone who's abandoned society to avoid people, and then someone wants to leave there, so like leave that underwater world to go like live with humans, kind of deal, with a little bit more like some magic involved, and kind of like trying to drag them back home. If you like that kind of story, it's like that. Would I ever get back into manga? There's so many good ones. I would not. You might be okay. You're new here, so I don't remember what I read. It's simply that I don't remember what I read. So reading the manga is physically pointless because I will not remember a thing. Not a little. I won't remember at all. At all. So it's like I read the chapter, I forgot it. It's gone. Oh, Power Rangers is great. I love Power Rangers. Mighty Morphing Dino Force, Ninja Storm, great, great. Classic Disney or Ghibli. This is gonna be okay. This might be a hot take. This might get spicy because I like the question. I'm going to classic Disney. Disney's got some banger movies, man. Oh my god. Disney. Oh, my childhood was Disney, man. I love 90s Disney. Uh, can you choose my new name? Wasn't your name Dot? You could like write out the physical word. You could write out Dot. Made in Abyss, I still have to get into. I've only seen one episode. Summer Wars, I haven't seen. Kingdom Heart, I haven't played Kingdom Heart yet. I'm going to buy my first manga soon, probably Death Note. Should I get a normal or black version? So like, that's more like, do you want to spend the money? Are you going to be more of a like a hardcore collector who wants like the fancier thing, or do you just want to have a basic volume? Like that, both are valid. But like, what? How much do you love the series? Do you want to invest the extra money? Like that's kind of it. Arcane, I haven't seen Arcane. Why is Gintama not spoke out that much, even though it's got the highest rated arcs? Be I don't know. I'm not a Gintama fan, and also like I'm sure we have Gintama fans in chat. I don't watch Gintama. You're gonna watch Windbreaker? Awesome. It's have a good time. I thought it was great. Ippo, fantastic. Favorite sports series. Favorite sports series. You have okay. You have to watch. So Abdullah, I'm gonna be nice about it. The more people tell me to watch a show, I'm gonna put it off longer and longer and longer. So you said the more people say you have to watch this, I'm gonna keep putting it off more. There's a reason I stopped watching JoJo's. There's a for now. There's a reason I watched AOT till I didn't watch AOT till last year. Like the more people say watch it, the longer I'm gonna wait. You're gonna watch Dragon Ball over again? I mean, I like Dragon Ball. I didn't like all of it, but I like Dragon Ball. Your first mecha anime was Zoids. That's a throwback. Gabimaru. Oh, from Hell's Paradise. I like Hell's Paradise. Pretty good show. How come I haven't watched Gintama? Because I don't like it. I dropped it. I dropped it very quickly. Like I know I don't like it. I'm looking for a new slice of life, taking a break from shonen. I got you. I got you. I got you. Easy. My two top choices are usually Bartender Glass of God and Masterful Cat is depressed again today. You'll thank me later. What did I not like about Dragon Ball? So like, I didn't. Okay, so GT, I didn't like most of it, but the GT ending was great. Like the Dragon arc at the end, loved it, but the rest of it wasn't a fan. Daima, eh. Super, Super has peak moments sprinkled into a show that was overall kind of boring. Z is where it left off being good for me, like good. Is Hell's Paradise shonen? It is. Hell's Paradise is shonen. Best romance anime is School Day. Oh, you're Aziza. We got a comedian in chat. We got a comedian in chat. School Days. Oh yeah, we're not doing that. We ain't doing that. What do I think about 86? I haven't seen 86. Also, it's past 6:40. God. Okay. I'll answer the last few comments before I call it. Bartender's only 12 episodes. It's good. There's also the original and the remake. I think the remake is better, but pick your preference. Put an E in the middle of my name. Oh, you're funny. You're hilarious. What do I think of Hell's Paradise fan service? It's not enough that it bothers me. Like, it's there, but that's not enough to make me quit a series. It would take more than that. What shonen do I most recommend? I've seen over 800 shonens, possibly over 900 shonens. So that's kind of hard. I guess it would depend on what you like to watch. Are you looking for something magical like Black Clover and Maji or Mashal? Are you looking for a comedy? Are you looking for like Big Bang Bravern, Sakamoto Desuka? Are you looking for monster series like Digimon? Are you looking for uh, like a pure fighting series with like just a simple, just entertain me, like Windbreaker, Soul Leveling, Demon Slayer kind of deal? Like it kind of really depends. You will ever drop Hell's Paradise for that reason? If you will even drop Hell's Paradise for that reason. I haven't seen enough fan service from Hell's Paradise to make me drop it. What anime has your favorite fights? I have absolutely not the faintest idea. Because again, I've seen nearly 1,000 shows. Are you watching the Aura Monster? No. Everyone watch Nipo. Okay, you need to really chill, Da. Da. Relax. Relax. Okay? Chill, buddy. Chill. Okay, so guys, here's what we're gonna do. Just I'm gonna start cooling down now. Because I've been streaming all day and like walking around all day. I'm gonna make dinner and I'm gonna work on the fitness Discord, which I might release today. For tomorrow, we're gonna have our normal stream schedule. So that means we're gonna be live at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard, well 8 to 8:30. TikTok and Twitch. Right? We're gonna be on TikTok and Twitch in the morning. YouTube will have us like a chill stream like this later tomorrow. Probably. Probably. We'll see. But we'll have a morning stream, TikTok and Twitch, and we'll get back to making our usual content schedule. And also, there's a watch party on Friday and Saturday. The watch party on Friday is going to be for the Patreon members. It's going to be, I think it's going to be the Hero Academia movie. Was it Hero Academia on Friday? I'll have to double check. We have a movie on Friday and Saturday. I'll catch you again. We'll be back tomorrow. What time do I usually go to bed? Like 10, not 9:30, 10 o'clock ish. But we're going to start wrapping up. Who would I rather date? I don't date. Anyways, guys, I had a great stream. I'm going to call it here. Good night. See you on Discord and all that. Peace. Boom.